When it comes to deer nutrition, we depend on a 365-day-a-year system. That's why we rely on Big Time.
Oh, there they are. There they are right there. That is a full-blown rat trap right there. That's exactly what we're looking for. We hadn't been out to the Raven in a month. We get out there, beds are destroyed, rat crap everywhere. We just ran to Tractor Supply. We got a problem on our hands, and this is a big job. This is a mouse trap right here. This is a Splinter trap. That's what we need right there. Oh, Splinter don't know what's coming.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. New York, London to Japan. I'ma show the whole world who I am. Boom.
The Raven Project is brought to you by Big Time. Attract, develop, grow.
That means what I think it means. We're in trouble.
Case IH. Rethink productivity.
Dear Lord in heaven.
Hawk Optics. Vision accomplished.
What a Sam Hill.
Deer Grow. Better food plots, bigger deer. Scentlock, the most effective whitetail gear ever made.
Better find myself some camouflage.
We're pumped about getting the rut hut locked down, but we haven't been in the rat shack since last fall, so there is no telling what Splinter has done in there. And we got to get it opened up, get it ready for the boys. We got the camera crew coming in, and everybody's got to have a place to stay, but there's no telling what we're about to get into when we open up those doors.
I haven't been in the rat shack all year. We got to go open it up and make sure everything's okay.
Dude, there's rat shit everywhere.
Are you serious?
He's been in the bait like it's candy to him.
Splinter has gone wild in this place. Ever since last fall, you know, we shut that place down, he has been everywhere. He's up in mattresses, pillowcases. I mean, there's trash strung everywhere.
He's freaking crapped everywhere.
I mean, there's some rather large turds there.
My brother, you know his trapping background. The guy has went and got some traps, and we are about to wage war on Splinter.
See?
Oh my gosh.
See what else we got.
Oh my gosh.
What else we got?
Holy freaking cow.
What else we got?
Oh my god.
So this is what we got. We got jerky, chips, cashews, and last but not least, Starburst.
I think it'll work.
I think that's the one.
I think so too. I think it's good.
Let's get out of here.
What are you guys doing?
Dude, we're getting work done. Where have you been? Where have you been?
We have got so much stuff to do that we can't even think about it straight. But we got rain coming, and we have got to get these plots in before it hits.
My buddy Colton Smith is coming over. We got some Plot Star and Plot Boost. We're gonna spray the liquid calcium down. Super good products by Deer Grow that, especially in soil conditions like we have on the Raven, makes all the difference in the world. Normally we get our Deer Grow in 2.5 gallon jugs all the way down to quart jugs, but we've got a ton of the Plot Start that we're putting on today all across the farm. So Colton brought over a whole 250 gallon tote full of it. So we're about to fill this sprayer up. About to fill this sprayer up and get her rolling.
Like, it doesn't hit the same bumps it hits while he's driving as I do.
You could have took the spreader off at any point the other day before he tore it up.
I didn't tear it up, you tore it up.
I didn't tear nothing up.
Once I got on it,
the spreader was fine when I was using it. When I got back on there, you let me know that it was tore up. So I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it means that you're the one that tore it up.
Yeah, but we drove around for an hour before I started
saddle
driving.
up in that tractor. We got this hurricane that's quickly approaching. We got several acres of food plots still to put in the ground. Not enough help to get it all done. I don't have time to stop and make sure that Cody's ready to roll. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're putting him on a tractor and just praying and hoping that we don't end up with a bunch of tore up equipment at the end of the weekend.
I've drove a tractor since I can remember, and yeah, I took a little break, but I'm getting back after it this weekend.
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The last couple years, man, we've been using this plot start by Deer Grow, and this is a brand new food plot that we got in this year. And unfortunately, you know, this part of the country, we're not blessed to have the best soil in the world. So sometimes you got to supplement it a little bit, and that's what we're doing. This plot starts liquid calcium. So when we went in here and we did soil samples on this, most of our pH levels were right around mid-5s, which is not ideal, especially for clover. We're putting clover in this plot right here. And the cool thing about plot start and the liquid calcium is it's basically an instant pump in the pH level. So instead of putting ag lime down and it taking 2 or 3 years to break down in the soil, this right here is an instant shot in the arm. And then plus, if you still have ag lime down, this will help break it down quicker than the 2 or 3 years. And you know, let's face it, a lot of guys, you know, it's not the most convenient thing to get a lime truck out to your farm, especially when you only have an acre or two. So most guys, you know, they'll put around 2.5 gallons per acre of the plot start down, and that does the trick. So if you've got an acre or two of food plots, you can go get a jug or two and pop it in your sprayer, and you're good to go. You don't have to mess with ag lime, and you're gonna have a lot better end result.
Just spray it
and forget it. I like that tree right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of cover in that tree.
It's got that front tree in front of it. That's a tree. That's a tree that we had marked last year. We just never got a stand put in it.
That trail's right underneath that tree.
Yeah, it's almost too close. You can see it coming out right there. But I still think that's the best option as far as trees, and we got all these treetops right here. We'll just push them back and kind of divert that trail.
You think we ought to bring the tractor in here and just move it over?
It'd be easier. Unless old He-Man back here wants to get a host of these root wads.
You know he's not going to do that. So don't get me wrong, I've been hunting my whole life, but when it comes to the Raven, my specialty is operating the big equipment. You know, but Randy, when it comes to tree stands, that's where Randy shines.
That's the right tree, but that dang trail, I mean, it's coming out right underneath. We take that bucket on that tractor and push those tree tops out right there, and then lay something across this trail and get them to squirt out.
Move them
over a little bit where they're not coming out right under the tree on us. But I think that's a good tree. We'll hang it in that back one.
The dude is a stand hanging fool. I'm just gonna say before I say this, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining one bit, because I do not.
Be a complaint.
I don't want to hang the stand, but I also hope this isn't one of the ones that I have to do pull-ups to get in and out of.
It's a plot we're hanging today. We've never had a stand in here. We actually had it planted last year and never even hung a stand in it, never hunted it. But this is a plot, we call it T-bottom. This stand here, I'm hanging about, I don't know, I usually like to get somewhere between 20 and 25 foot. I feel like at that height, you're not having to worry about getting detected by the deer spotting you. And if you get much higher than that, you know, some guys want to get 30, 35, 40 foot in the air. Problem with that is you're definitely undetected, but your shot angle is terrible at that height. So I don't know, I feel like a happy medium, the sweet spot is 20 to 25 foot, gets you up. I can see the whole plot, and the angle ain't gonna be too bad either on the shot. So that's kind of where I like to be at.
So we have our access coming in back here behind me. All the deer are coming from this direction. We got our foundation clover gonna be here. We put a water pond in here. I mean, we get the wind in our face. This is gonna be a great spot to hunt.
The stage has been set, so they say now. The tree stands are up, the trail cameras are out, the food plots are planted. But what that's gonna look like and what that's gonna tell whenever I roll back in, there ain't no telling.
The Raven Project is brought to you by Grizzly Coolers, adventure guaranteed for a lifetime.
Precisely.
Hooeyman, your land, your legacy.
We're not out of the woods yet, son.
Hunt Stand, hunt like a pro. Baker Implement, trusted equipment of the Raven Project.
What? He's coming in like a Ripley County tonight.
telling you one thing right now. We have entered the 5-star resort known as the Rut Hut, the Rat Shack.
So this is it. First camp of the year for me out here at the Raven. And I'll tell you the first things first. I'm as appreciative as a guy could be. Randy, Dustin, Cody, Big Hoss, their dad, they've done an incredible job at this place. And I'm thankful to be out here hitting the woods with these boys.
So the Rut Hut, you know, when it first rolled into camp, it looked rough inside. You know, there's trash everywhere, a broke down recliner, but look at it now. We got bunk beds, we got coffee pot, a microwave, a pizza oven, we got a TV upstairs. I mean, it's set up nice.
The Rut Hut has come in and literally captured camp, I feel like. Everybody now wants to migrate and congregate in the Rut Hut. You know, everybody was yapping, why you getting that cabin? How you gonna get that cabin out there? You'll never get that cabin out there. We do all the work, we get it in here. We bust butt to get it set up because we want to make sure we have it ready for old Hosey when he rolls into camp. But it honestly, it worked out perfect. It gave us more room at the camp. It spread everybody out a little bit. Everybody was more comfortable, and it has become the new home at the Raven.
So Randy, he's got this big thing, oh, Hosey's high maintenance. I bought the Rut Hut for him, the 420 as I call it, the 420. And although I am appreciative, Splinter was living within the Rat Shack. That's how it got its name, you know. So you wake up in the middle of the night, there's a rat nibbling on your ear. I don't think that's high maintenance. I think that's just like, hey, how can we make this better? You know, so we're not bedded down with a rat.
I know one thing, these scent lock pants are nice. We'll both have signal, so keep me in the know down there.
First day, well, second, I guess, at the Raven. Me and Cody got out yesterday, but first day that we got a camp full. Everybody's scrambling. Of course, nothing's working right. Generator's down, electric's down. It wouldn't be right if something didn't just completely unfold every single day on the Raven. We just got set up shop here, me and Jacob, in the grizzly blind this afternoon. It's a little warm. My brother's hunting the spot we call Death Valley. He's on a good one down there. He saw him last night. Got some good footage of him last night. And I feel good about it for him tonight. Hosey's in a spot that I actually thought about going, but it's Hosey. So we gotta cater to him, you know, he's down there. I'm at hunting a spot over a big time food plot right now. I've got a ton of history with. I think I've killed like 6 deer off this plot on film. Cody and I killed one last year with a crossbow, a good 10-pointer. So we're pumped about it. It's warm, but I got a good feeling about it this afternoon. I can't even start to tell you how excited I am to be in this tree tonight. This is our very first set of the year on the Raven. We just got back today from Ohio. Got a little low pressure front coming in, moving in tonight with some rain, so we wanted to jump in before that front. It looks like tomorrow might be a wash. And this is a spot. We're in here hunting a particular deer. We call it Kansas 8, just a big old framed, clean 8-pointer. We had him last year. We gave him one more year last year. This year, it's his time. So we're in here hunting him. What we got basically is just a big time plot in a V right here. We call it Death Valley. We got about 1.5 acres of foundation clover right here to my left. And it pinches down right here in front of us. And we got long range, about 2 acres of long range back up towards the hill there. So I've been getting him. He's been on this camera. I got a camera right here on this bench point. And he's been on there a few different times, so I know he's in here. Point here. He's up there just to the right of that cedar tree. See him? I thought that sucker was coming off that hill. That's alright. We got his ass. I don't know if he'll make it down here, but we'll kill him tomorrow night. I thought that's probably what he was doing, but it might play out just like wide load. That was a dang good first set on the Raven. We saw, I don't know, 25 different deer, most of which range of the tree. 9 different bucks tonight. Only one mature one. And that was the deer we come in here. That's the Kansas 8. I'm so excited for tomorrow, man. I can't even tell you. This is a place we call Death Valley, and we have got it groomed in here to kill deer with a bow off of. So we got another set up there where we killed wide load from last year, and it's kind of playing out just like that. Last year we started in this tree on wide load, figured out he was coming off the hill, and he kind of a similar deal. He wasn't making it down here in camera light. So we're hoping with the wind we got tomorrow, if the rain moves out quick enough, it ought to be a dang good hunt. Man, Death Valley is a spot that it's become near and dear to my heart. It's like one of my favorite places on the entire Raven to hunt, and we've really spent and took a lot of time this year grooming it into hopefully what will make it easier to get a shot on these deer. I mean, we've done everything from, we've planted a ton of borderline, we've mixed up the food plots, we've created pinches in the food plots, and just really monitored it and stayed out of there until it was right. And finally, we get the right wind. We got a northwest wind. Me and Cody busted in from Ohio to get in the tree because we know we got one north wind. Sure enough, last light, he comes off the hill, didn't get down to us before camera light, but we felt good because we knew the wind was switching out of the south. We could get in the Charlie Brown tree the next day, which was going to be pushing us in way closer to where he come out. So we felt good about getting that intel and knowing that we had to win the next night to get back in there after him.